What's up, guys? So, bunch of stuff happened today. I'm actually getting a late start on this. Long story short, I know it's going to be appealing to some people, but I'm trying to make car content. Uh, had a groundhog climb up through my house today. Hey, cat. But climbed through the floor vent in my house, and I just spent like an hour and a half catching it and releasing it into the wild. Turned into a big ordeal. But anyways, so um, just downplay that a little bit. So I am going to take these brake lines off, brake master cylinder off today, and then I want to go ahead and paint and kind of dress up the engine bay. And then in between coats while they're drying, I'm going to actually start doing a couple of things to the motor. Going to take the compressor off, the power steering pump off, basically everything that I need to. And then I am going to see, I have a BMR K member in my house, and I'm going to go get it. And if hopefully I can find all the new hardware I have for it and put it up in there and see how everything's going to start fitting and finishing up in here. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so my phone overheated and everything earlier, so I took a break and went and got something to eat. Came back, started at it again, just kind of cleaned it up. It's already scuffed up a little bit from last week and everything, but all in all, looks pretty good. And then I had just a little bit left of that turbo can, so I just kind of went ahead and dusted a little bit more in here, but it was just a tiny bit, so nothing too crazy, nothing missed. So I'm gonna let this kind of cure up and dry a little bit, hit it with some sandpaper, and then I just got some gloss white paint or whatever for it. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time or anything on this because it's just going to be a car I'm going to tear up. So, just trying to think realistically. I just wanted to get rid of all the rust, kind of treat all the little spots for it, primer it to kind of seal everything down so it doesn't rust more, and then I'm going to paint the engine bay white. So I kind of decided on white because black does look better, but white, I'm trying to see a problem. Even if the problem's not noticeable or anything, maybe I might be able to see it before it becomes a bigger ordeal, like if I have an oil leak or even an exhaust leak, you'll kind of see some soot, I guess you could call it, some carbon buildup around the sides or wherever it's leaking from. So hopefully this will actually help me find an issue if there is one. So I guess while that's drying, I'm going to start on this, just pulling a couple of accessories off the front. So it's another day and it's just absolutely pouring outside. But I was sitting here looking at these pulleys, and what I'm thinking is for belt routing with no power steering and no AC compressor, I can take this pulley that has the grooves in it. What I can do is swap those out, and then my belt can go through here, around the alternator, through here, and then you have the tensioner actually putting tension on it, and down through there. So I can do that, and then I was going to do the underdrive pulley, take some weight off of it. Like I said, I really would like to keep this as stock as possible and just free up as much horsepower on the stock motor that I can. That way it'll be reliable, because I always heard the saying goes that a candle lit at both ends burns twice as bright but lasts half as long. So that's kind of the philosophy I'm going with this. I would like to have a way stronger engine, because I know people don't have to tell me these motors are weak, like from the factory. On the S197s, they're like 250 to the wheels or whatever, but I want to try and lighten up as much weight as I can, because the Fox body is going to be a process. I'm going to have a lot of trial and error on it, so I want to just get a motor, get kind of the suspension, everything set up and dialed in before I really go gung-ho on a motor. And since, I'm financing this whole ordeal, I kind of don't really have the money to go buy like a Crate Coyote or do some kind of crazy four-cylinder EcoBoost Mustang motor or anything. As much as I would actually like that a whole lot more for weight savings and everything, it's just not in the budget at this moment. So this is going to be a complete process. I think that's about it. I'm going to finish up on the engine bay. It's actually dry right now, so take a look at this. Oh yeah, it's looking really good. Hell yeah. So I guess that's it, and I will see you guys next week.